Hello and welcome to Refuse. As always, I'm Plume Noir, and this will be a little bit like After Dark, I guess we could say. Refuse After Dark. Um, because, as you may have known if you've watched the other videos, Faithless is more of an erotic magic horror story. Heavy on the erotic. There's a bunch of stuff that I really can't show on YouTube. So this is going to be kind of tricky if you've seen the other videos. Um, so yeah, this is Brian Azzarello, and here's the back cover with a Picasso quote. Um, as I was talking yesterday when I was talking about Goddess Mode number 6, um, new Vertigo, the editor line, the line editor of the series, I'm blanking on his name. But he brought in all his friends to do basically social justice books, basically. I mean, that was the goal. That's why all the books are like that. And Safe Sex, that was the other book I was trying to remember last night. That was the Vertigo book, which, yeah, it was announced and it is not even on the schedule. There's been talk that they're actually going to axe the Vertigo line now. So they managed to kill Vertigo. And it's a real shame because where Vertigo could have excelled, you know, I've been really big on Boom Studios lately. You know, I fear I'm becoming a shill, to be honest. But the thing is, they're doing a lot of books that would be great under the Vertigo imprint. And so, the one that was canceled by Vertigo, that was the one with Second Coming. Yeah, I hope that finds a home at Boom. To be honest, it's between this and Smooth Criminals and Empty Man. I liked Wizard Beach. They're doing so much good stuff over at Boom. And like this and Empty Man, a horror book would be great at Vertigo. But since Vertigo is dropping the ball, Boom is picking it up, and let me tell you, they are running with it. If you're looking for non-cape, in this case, Faithless is erotic horror. Um, get this book. I am loving this book, which is going to make it hard to go through this because, like I said, I thought about, as I've done in the past, putting like post-it notes, but there would be pages that are completely post-it. So let me see if I can get to where we can start off because the story starts off with Faith and I'm blanking on her name, the artist girl, who she just met. They're in bed, and her girlfriend asks what happened the night before, and she's actually referring to the guys that tried to accost them, which Faith managed to basically, as I said, we're working after dark here, so working a little blue. Basically made them have group sex with one another. I'm kind of peeking on the page. Nope, can't go to that one. I gotta go about 5 pages in. Um, because they are basically next morning post coitus, nude, having this conversation. So, I think no, still not safe, still not safe. Uh, okay, here we go. So basically, her girlfriend, Faith's girlfriend, is going to Italy because she is kind of a big deal artist and asks Faith to watch her cat. So as Faith is walking home, she comes upon a homeless woman who is going through the garbage and then just starts vomiting and ends up throwing up on Faith. And uh, the old woman says to her, "I can smell it on you." What? The vileness. And then she just grabs her crotch, rotting from the inside. And since Faith was checking to see if the old woman was okay, she's like, "I'm just trying to help." Help? That's what I'm trying to do. Yes, run, girl. Don't look back. Leave the wicked behind. So yeah, kind of a Mad Hetty type character here. And I'm just going to keep making sure that everything's okay. Um, so yeah, can't show that bottom panel. So she gets home. Oh, one of the things I forgot to mention in the beginning part when Faith and her girlfriend are talking, um, Faith's roommate, what was her name again? Aya, um, is looking at her phone and going through the picture that Aya sent to her. And as she's zooming in, she sees like a wolf monster in the background. And as she zooms in, it ends up coming out of the phone at her. So, so she gets home. I'm gonna kind of cover this panel here. She's talking about her day. Basically, I'm glad you're here. I need to talk to someone. You won't believe what just happened. This homeless woman, went savage all over me. Yeah, it's safe to show that. And she's like, what, no trolling? And so, yeah, it's safe to show underwear. So as she's talking, and she's talking about her new girlfriend. Okay, what really happened? I think I fell in love yesterday with someone I'm scared of. Not that she's scary, she's more like, whoa. And then I met her dad when I read the issue. When I reviewed the issue previously, the guy was her father, was her girlfriend's father, the big deal artist guy. Um, I didn't say it at the time because I wanted to leave a spoiler. So, um, her dad, and scary, intimidating. And I almost was gonna. It was like she was okay with that. I don't know. So I'm waiting. Troll me so I can snap back and feel okay. And so she calls out and looks into the living room where she was going through her phone and finds her dead. So whatever was in the background of that photo that came out, that wolf creature, you see the broken phone, ends up killing her roommate. So, she's upset, um, the detective, introduced himself, Detective James. The other guy's like, little familiar, right, James? Not to mention inappropriate. Well, it turns out James is his last name. Makes him feel kind of stupid. Oh, right. So, it's kind of funny there. Did you just assume his first name? Anyway, so they have a very real conversation here. He asks her, do you need a hug? A hug? Jesus, Max, I can't even say it. No, I don't need a hug. And Max says, Faith, what? I do. And so they're crying, and, it's a very real, tender moment. It's not forced, it's not fake. It's, you know, you see the look on Faith's face that, yeah, she probably needed the hug more than she let on. So, she's going through her place, looking at her phone of her now dead roommate. Max is basically falling apart, getting high. So Faith calls her other friend and, says, she's not that she blames herself. She just knows she can't stay there anymore. Um, So tells her that she does have a place that she can go, which of course she's been asked by her new girlfriend um, to watch her cat Raphael. So she's going to go over there. She has a place to hang out, where she'll be away from what happened. So um, it's kind of a weird thing. She's like, it's just so weird. Yeah, it's tragic. No, I mean talking to you on the phone. First time. I guess maybe that's a thing now. People don't, younger people don't talk on the phone. I don't know. Everyone texts or whatever, but nice little insight into there. So she's walking, all these, you know, specters are behind her. She kind of feels it, looks behind, nothing. So yeah, she has like hell following her, basically. Um, she does explain a little bit in the part that I couldn't show how she can kind of influence things. Things that she wants to happen will happen. Um, so she gets to her girlfriend's place and hears, noises. She's like, "What the fuck?" Oh, sorry, I swore. Raphael, here, kitty. Raphael, is that? And it's her girlfriend's dad. So he's being his kind of creepy self. Um, what are you doing here? I came to feed my daughter's little monster. Which is kind of funny at that line there. That's, is he talking about the cat? Anyway, You know, Faith tells him, "You scared the out of me. Apologies, never my intention." So they just sit back and they start drinking wine, and time has passed obviously, and Faith has told him about Aya's death, and uh, real grief. It's something you should never get over, so don't fight it. Accept it. Let it knot your bones. Truth about love isn't kind. It doesn't die. It cripples. And so he asks her if she's afraid. Of you, Lewis? Yes. And, she says yes. Good. I gotta be careful because we're getting near the end. And so, yeah, I'm just going to go off to the side here because she asks, "You want me to be afraid of you?" And he says, "No. I need you to be honest. Lies are tiresome." And I'm going to stop there because, remember, this is her girlfriend's friend. I actually have Butters next to me. I'm surprised she hasn't come on camera. Um, she ends up going to bed with her friend's dad. But the twist is she freaks out because she looks over and Aya is in bed with her now as well. So, basically the ghost of her dead friend. And yeah, this book, not a lot I could show, and I even accidentally slipped an F-bomb in there. Um, this book is really good. This is what Vertigo should be. Empty Man is what Vertigo should be, could have been. So yeah, Vertigo wanted to, as they say, get woke, go broke. They decided they were going to go the social justice route, and yeah, sales tanked. And I'm gonna have to look this up because I can't recommend this enough. I'm not even into the whole erotic, stuff. But 12 o'clock, this book is good. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. So anyway, kind of a shorter video, thankfully, only 12 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it short here, and I will see you next time. As always, thanks for watching.